Welcome to the Blue Cafe. We offer stories of infidelity, betrayal, and redemption. Please like and subscribe. Cheers. Now, on to today's story. Everything is different. Update for background on what happened. See my first post here. Dear abusive cheater, surviving infidelity, reddit.com. Last night my ex-roommate's son surprised me by showing up to pick up the last 2 boxes of things he had left behind. I was doing laundry and there he was, in the other half of my apartment that isn't apartment. He didn't want to bother me, so he just knocked on the door upstairs and they let him in. Wasn't sure I'd be here. I ask how he is. Everything is different now, he says. I hug him, tell him I missed him, and that he is always welcome here. He is staying with his GFS family now. I did not ask about her, nor did he say anything. Just the way I wanted it. After all, I have ghosted her and have moved on. Even threw out or donated all that she left behind save what is in the attic. My landlord and his family were gracious as always, and he left with his boxes and with he and I on good terms. Told him not to be a stranger. I hope he won't be. Everything is different, indeed. I felt a vibe of his being stressed, strained, and that all is clearly not well now that I've dumped and kicked out his cheating mother. Yet, she is still his mother, and I feel for the kid. Everything is different. Thanks to his mother, they are indeed. 6 weeks later, best thing to ever happen to me. Progress 6 weeks ago, tonight. I got my life back. I called her out on her cheating. I let her know that I knew. That I saw the texts. That what I suspected was true. I dumped her on the spot. I kicked her out. Seems like so much longer, in the best possible way. Now, 6 weeks later, I have my life back. I have fallen in love with my home again. I get to do what I want. When I want. My living room is just that, a living room, and not just the couch she slept on every night for the last 3 years of our 9 years together. I am me again. I am back. No more sitting in the next room fighting the urge to end me life. I am in therapy, and enjoying each day. Should have done this long ago. If you're going through what I went through, listen to me. It gets better. It gets easier. It wasn't your fault. You will make it through this. Life is great. Pathetic when you think about it. Progress this just in, typewriter noises. Apparently my former roommate felt the need, at some point recently, to email one of my friends. Apparently to let said friend know I made up the whole she cheated thing. Ha ha. First of all, it's been over 6 weeks. I've moved on. Second, as I see it, if someone feels the need to go out their way to message someone to let them know that, whatever you heard about ain't true. It's true. Just saying. If you were innocent, would you feel the need to go on and actually it isn't true? No really, never happened to her? Come on day. Pathetic really. I've accepted my mistakes in that whole debacle and am in treatment to learn why and to learn how to choose a better partner in the future. While she apparently is screaming fake news to whomever. Typical covert narcissist. Gaslight. Shift blame. Really sad. From North Carolina to ghosting, how to handle a cheater in 2022. Progress today is 7 weeks since I called out my former roommate about her cheating. 7 weeks since I told her that I knew. 7 weeks since I told her that we were done, that her presence in my home was no longer welcome. 7 weeks since I kicked her TF out. It is also 7 glorious weeks since I ghosted her. Back in my day, it had a much more clinical term. No contact. I've had bad relationships before. I've gone no contact before. Now, at age 48, after wasting age 39 to 48 with that narcissistic, emotionally abusive former roommate, I much prefer what the kids are calling it today. Ghosting. has a much more mysterious air about it. You become a ghost. You just fade away. To them, you no longer exist. To me, I've just blocked her from all forms of communication, deleted every email, photograph, card, letter, social media post, am editing her out of my 7-year-old blog about my cats and tech, and have donated tons of crap she left behind when she ran off in fear and shame to the local Goodwill. When she sees other people wearing her Skechers, all she will think of is, I'm a ghost. All my friends have blocked her as well. I'm told that she has even messaged 1 or 2 of my not close Facebook friends in an attempt to shift the blame on me. The cheating? He made it up, was the apparent message. Without success, I might add. One such Facebook friend, upon informing me of said message from her, responded with quite effective, as if. That, dear friends, is the effect, or is it the effect, of ghosting? So to those of you who post their stories and ask, what should I do? Should I leave her? Should I break up with him? What do I say? Ghost. Once a cheater, always a cheater. They will not change. I get that having children or being married complicates ghosting. Nevertheless. Ghost. 8 weeks ago I had plans to hang myself from my bedroom closet door because I was so unhappy with the fact that my one-time girlfriend was nothing more than a roommate and hadn't touched me in 5 years and was cheating with her UPS man, because I felt I had no way out. Then I saw the texts. Well, look at me now. I'm a ghost. I'm happier than I've been in at least 5 years. So, if they've treated you like that, be a ghost. They deserve nothing less than that from you. Stay strong. But enough about me. Progress. How are you all? Here I am, fully 9 weeks since I kicked my cheating, emotionally abusive, neglectful ex-roommate out of my home. It was the best thing I've done yet in 2022, apart from taking in my orange foster cat. I went from wanting to end my life a mere 9 weeks ago to the happiest, and most at peace, I've been in many years. I went from living with someone I learned to hate, and could not get through no matter how hard I tried, to being in therapy and very much me 2.0. I am under renovation and will enter my 50s in the best mental and physical shape of my life. Going from living with a stranger who wouldn't touch me and spent her time emotionally cheating on me to having the place to yourself, while she ran away in shame, leaving 70% of her belongings behind for me to donate, tends to brighten your mood. But I digress. I am overwhelmed with the urge to help others. To be there for people who either went through what I went through or are about to. So enough about me. How are you? Where are you in the process? I want this to be a small area for you to comment, to vent, to ask for support. So please tell me how you are. Why? Because I want to help. If I can claw my way back from the brink of the abyss, where I literally had a rope around my neck and started to lean forward, to this point, I want to make sure I help others as well. So enough about me. Tell me how you are. Stay strong, believe in yourself, trust your instincts. Most of all, have faith, it will get better. She was here, or at least we think she was. Update. Now fully 6 months out from finding out my long-term ex, last referred to as my roommate, was, at the very least, having an emotional affair with her UPS driver who would stop by her office during the week at work. Mind you, that office has since closed, so there's karma for you. Here's a minor update. I'm sure you can find my previous posts if you click my icon or whatever you call it. The news comes via my landlord's son, whom I've taken under my wing in an attempt to help guide him through his troubles. He's 20 years younger than me and reminds me very much of me at that age, told me just last night. She was here. Or at least he is 99.9% certain either she was or a member of her circle, her son's god-awful GF perhaps. As he explained it to me. A female figure, lacking height, in a red flannel, stopped by the house in the afternoon on Monday. Knocked on the door, and peeked in. He didn't answer as he immediately suspected it was her. This figure then put something in the mailbox and left, not to return. What was in the mailbox? A change of address card with both her name, her son's name, and this address. No information about where to forward it to. He returned this card to the mailbox and went on with his day. Later that day he explained to our friendly mailman that while this is my home, neither of them have lived here in over 6 months. Can we absolutely guarantee this was her? No, but I trust his judgment. If he thinks it was her, it was her. Why would she do this without any contact to my landlord at all? That only she knows. She was, despite all appearances, never the brightest light on the tree, especially when she was running from her mistakes. So there you have it. Perhaps she is carrying a torch for my couch that she slept on? My only question is, isn't mail forwarding like, handled at the actual post office? Last I checked my home was not a post office. If it was, I would expect to be getting a cut of the proceeds. Also, wouldn't and shouldn't her mail be forwarded from wherever she lives now to wherever she's going? Makes no sense, but to be honest, I'm not spending that much time thinking about, merely updating you all. Pathetic if you ask me. I've moved on spectacularly. I suggest she do the same. We hope you have enjoyed today's episode. Please comment, like and subscribe. Cheers. Have a wonderful day or night, wherever you are.